5 stories below the streets of Odessa, a labyrinth of tunnels, 1,500 miles of them, have provided, in the best of times, a challenge for urban explorers like Roman Mauser.
Here's another entrance.
In the worst of times, it's been a sanctuary for the unthinkable.
In Soviet times, it was decided to make bomb shelter inside catacombs because they lay very deep underground.
The foe then, the United States. The fear then, nuclear bombs dropping on Odessa.
It was designed to protect from nuclear blast wave.
The Cold War thawed. The Soviet Union dissolved. Ukraine gained its independence. The catacombs' relevance slid into that of a rusty, dusty curiosity. But then Putin trained his missiles on the prized seaport city above it, killing, since February, more than 30 people.
The idea to use this place as bomb shelter came almost immediately. We understood that it will be long-term war.
What did you have to do to prepare it for people to be down here?
First of all, build places people can rest.
This doesn't seem very comfortable.
It's comfortable enough if you hide from cruise missiles. Benches, beds.
Mauser and his friends hauled down wood and plastic crates to build beds, benches, a dining table.
I donated almost all my resources I could.
An electrical engineer by profession, Mauser established a way to maintain contact with the world above.
If you put it here, the waves go through this cable and you will have internet.
And he strung electrical wires down into the dark depths.
I brought more than 200 meters of my own cable here.
All this stuff down here, the water, these plastic bags, who do those belong to?
All these supplies were brought by people who live nearby, and everybody has its own place here.
Back in May, on Russia's Victory Day, more than 100 people sought shelter in the catacombs.
Children, dogs, cats, old people, everybody. Because people were really afraid that Putin will launch lots of cruise missiles, and he launched. That day of 9th May, 5 cruise missiles hit Odessa.
In finding safety beneath their city, they became part of a long line of the underground's hiders and seekers.
During the time of Russian Empire, catacombs were used by criminals to hide from policemen and to do the smugglers. Then, during the time of Second World War, catacombs were used by partisans. They used catacombs as shelter to fight with Nazi invaders. And now, in 2022, we again make a bomb shelter in this place. So every period of time, catacombs were used somehow. These drawings are very old, made by miners.
Miners of the 19th century, who excavated the limestone with which Odessans built their city by the sea into a world-renowned metropolis. But eventually, 20th century high-rises caused the collapse of some sections. Other parts can only be accessed with specialized equipment. Past this point, it gets a lot narrower and a lot less headspace. And I'm told if you keep walking for about an hour through these tunnels, you'll eventually come to an area where it's flooded and a natural lake under the city exists.
It's very difficult to live in catacombs, very difficult. For 1 week maybe, for 1 month it's some sort of hell. For 1 year it's like a post-apocalypse game.
Despite the dangers of war, Mauser continues his YouTube channel.
Normal bomb shelter won't help you if such a rocket will hit it.
Let's go.
Documenting his Odessian underground odysseys beneath a city still uneasy, still prized by Putin.
We do not know what will happen in this war and what Putin will do. Also, we are really afraid of nuclear attack. If he will get lack of conventional weapons, the only power he will still remain is his nuclear weapons. And this place can save you for a long time. Underground world will save lives if there will be need for it.
With frontline fighting just 90 miles away, Odessa remains under constant threat. Chance?
And Jason, UN inspectors now say they've been having trouble. They got to the Zaporizhzhia nuclear power plant, but they can't get access to all parts of it. And that's happening exactly while it's completely cut off from outside power sources. Obviously concerning. How long can it run safely like that?
Well, just no one knows how long it could operate that way. But what the IAEA's new report robustly emphasizes is that no nuclear plant should ever be operating the way this one is right now. It's not safe, and in the IAEA's opinion, for a nuclear reactor to be powering its own cooling system is just not acceptable. This is so-called island mode, and experts say that this mode could fail within hours. And there's a backup, diesel generators, and the IAEA's report reassures us that they've got a decent amount of fuel on hand. But the report also states that at the Zaporizhzhia nuclear power plant, all of the so-called 7 pillars of safety have been compromised.
Diesel reserves for the generators. We want those maxed out right now, sounds like. Jason Bellini in Ukraine tonight. Thanks.